Hello and welcome to the Just Interesting podcast. And it's basically Christmas, isn't it? 20th of December when we're recording this. A few days to Christmas. Let us know your Christmas plans in the comments. Also, let me know your Christmas plans, both Robin and Alex, my co-hosts, who I'm joined by today. How are you, gentlemen?
I'm good, thank you, Martin. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, season's greetings.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
And the rest. Yeah. So what are you doing for Christmas? Are you celebrating in style? Are you having a bit of a Jehovah's Witnesses Christmas and not putting any decorations up and staying indoors?
That's every Christmas.
What are your plans for Christmas over the next few weeks? Are you working? You got time off? What's the deal?
I plan on drinking heavily and throwing things at Christmas carols as they go past. But then I'm going to have this transformative experience where I go back in time and then go forward in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
you scheduled that in, have you?
I get some kind of new equilibrium enlightenment at the end of it, and I'm a better person. So I'm looking forward to that spiritual journey that I'm about to undertake.
And then some kind of like weird puppet frog peeps out and just says "Merry Christmas, everyone." So
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, it was the Muppets version this whole time.
Talking of shouting at carolers, I just had someone bang on my door before we started recording. Very unnerving.
Did you?
I think they're playing Knock Down Ginger, or as you call it up north in England, Knock a Door Run, or as you call it in the Midlands, Knock Door Run, or as you call it elsewhere, many other names, because apparently there are like 15,000 names.
Was that a quiz question, or what that came up?
I think we have mentioned it before.
That came up, I'm sure. Yeah.
There's a million different
Ginger
names
in southern England.
That's the one that I remember. Knockdown Ginger.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a hate crime, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
Are you sure it wasn't actually just Robin with a CD player with a bunch of cards, Martin, saying, "Say it's carol singers."
Yeah, no, it could have 100% could have been.
I just got up, as you saw, to anyone watching us live on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let's have a look at the comments, because we're already getting people. I was just about to say calling in, but that's completely wrong. They're typing into the chat, and we've got plenty of people. We got Peter Kazol, we've got Aaron Lee, we've got Rocket Summer, we've got plenty of familiar names here. We've got Casey, Hey Now Paulie, Cat Hales, Hey Cat, Bushlight, Doom, Liam Mullen. I mean, we've got a lot of people here, and actually, they're already responding to the different names for Knockdown Ginger or banging on the door and running off. It's according to Liam, it's called Chappie. So there we go, Chappie.
I've never heard Chappie.
Yeah. Are you in Scotland, Liam? I believe you're in Scotland, right? So Chappie. So you should have heard of it, Alex, being a native.
Oh, I don't play those games anymore, Martin.
I'm too old for games.
Not since.
Well, welcome everyone, and happy Christmas to all. I hope you're safe and well and having a good time, and have got some time off as well, because not everyone can do. And it's apart from if you're striking, you've got time off technically. So let us know if you're striking. But today, what are we talking about? We are talking about the weirdest Christmas traditions from around the world. And my goodness, we have some weird ones. We really do.
Yeah.
We do indeed.
Yes.
But before, actually, whoa, hold on a second. Okay. The people at home need to let us know their weirdest traditions too. If you've got any weird things that you do, you say, oh yeah, no, of course we do this. Of course we dance around the turkey 3 times anti-clockwise before it's served. Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
People from around the world might look at our Christmas traditions and think, hey, that's a bit weird. Why'd they do that?
Turkey on Christmas. Thanks to Thanksgiving. It's a ham on Christmas Day if you're American.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I mean, do either of you have any of your own personal family weird Christmas traditions that is kind of unique to your family? Or what's your Christmas Day outline? When do you do presents, before or after lunch?
This is a bone of contention. There were we're stockings in the morning, first thing when you wake up, and then presents before lunch. So
you have a bit of a gap. Okay, no, yeah, we were very. I was about to say greedy, but that's more food. But we went right in, whereas some people definitely spread it out, don't they, throughout the day?
Some people do presents on Christmas Eve, which I believe is a more authentic tradition, a more Victorian, I should say, tradition. I think presents on Christmas Eve, but that seems weird.
Okay. Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of it. I've never done that, but I like the idea of then you've just got whole of Christmas to spend with family and playing games and stuff. You've already got presents out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. And you can talk about them over lunch. You know, you can share the excitement over the presents.
Yeah. That's very true. That's very true. I mean, one of the things that me and my brother used to do was throw toys at the Christmas tree and see if they stuck. So you throw them because we had like a fake, quite gushy Christmas tree, right? So you get an Action Man, you throw it at the tree, and it would like embed itself in there. But we did this for a good 10 to 15 years. And by the time we got to about 15 years of having this old fake tree, although it was plastic, the needles started to fall off. Mm-hmm. And so I remember throwing this toy and it flew through the tree and smacked the window. And I was like, oh my goodness, we should probably stop this tradition now. So that was the end of that tradition.
I've never had that one before. That's a weird one, Martin. That's just
throwing toys at the tree.
There's definitely some Freudian meaning behind that one. The little boys throw the men into the bush and hope it stays inside.
I love it. Well, today we've got weirdest Christmas traditions, of which that's one. But we've also got to talk. We've got to talk about what we've learned this week as well, and of course your comments of the week. But of course, before we get on to that, I've got a little riddle for you both and for everyone at home. So do let us know what you think in the comments, and I wonder if people will get this one. Okay, so the riddle is, what has 4 wheels and flies?
Ooh.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
I've got it, Martin. It's a flying car.
I mean, yes.
They exist. They
one
exist.
day that riddle won't be a riddle. It'll just be like, well, obvious question.
Yeah, exactly. 4 wheels and flies. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Cool. Okay, guys. So on to what we learned this week. I don't know. Will these be Christmas themed? Mine certainly is. But Robin, what did you learn this week?
Well, mine is not Christmas themed because it didn't occur to me to think about something Christmas themed. I'm sorry, fellas, I let you down. Well, this week I learned that as a child, Martin used to throw Action Men at his Christmas tree and see if they stuck. My fact is I learned about the substance, a kind of rock, a new kind of rock that's only recently been discovered and identified. Plastiglomerate or plastiglomerate, which is a kind of, the way rock will often have veins of, coal or gold or metal, iron ore and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, plastiglomerate, as the name might suggest, is rock that has veins of melted plastic.
Oh, that's not good, is it? That doesn't seem
good. No, it forms along the shorelines where plastic that's got into the sea is kind of reformed and just the heat of the water and all that stuff. And then it's washed up on shore and it's compressed. And they've started identifying it. And geologists believe that in the future, once it's entered the kind of the layers of rock that you get, in dig sites or on the coast, it will become an identifying stratum for the Anthropocene.
Oh, that's depressing.
So in eons to come, when humankind is gone and the fish people have evolved and taken over the planet, they'll be looking at this layer and find out, that's the Anthropocene layer with all the plastic in it.
Oh, no.
Well, Look, Martin, you're saying that's depressing. I think that's optimistic. At least we will have left a lasting mark on the planet. At least we were here. At least they'll have a record this time.
We people in 500 years' time going, oh my goodness, Dad, I can't believe there was so little plastic in the rock back in the year 2020 approximately. Yes, exciting. All rocks are plastic now. Yes. Okay, nice. I mean, that is, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yay.
Alex, any more tidings of comfort and joy from you, or is it equally depressing?
Well, look, I'll be honest with you guys right now.
What?
All of my facts this week are about poos, feces. I don't know how it happened, but it just happened.
It's just been a shit week.
Hey. So I think you should, just kind of grant me this one episode because it's Christmas, and let me talk about poo for a bit. But this week I learned that are you both fans of the TV show South Park?
Love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I take it you are familiar with the seasonal character Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo?
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. Yep.
So this week I learned where that character idea came from. And it apparently came from an idea that Trey Parker, one of the creators of South Park, his father created the character Mr. Hankey when he was potty training Trey as a child.
Really?
No.
And Trey Parker said he refused to flush the toilet around the ages of 3 or 4. So his dad told him if he didn't flush the poo, which he called Mr. Hankey, it would come to life and kill him.
No.
And he said that originally they wanted to put Mr. Hankey into South Park, but they didn't intend for him to be a Christmas figure. They were just going to have him be a talking poo that just appeared there. I think he was originally going to have a sailor's hat. And there was also kind of legal action against the show because I think the creator of the Ren and Stimpy show,
love Ren and Stimpy.
They claimed that Mr. Hankey was stolen from a cartoon short that they'd made called Nutty the Friendly Dump.
It's quite similar.
And this Mr. Hankey was the reason why South Park never made it onto Fox, because there was some deal in the works between Fox Broadcasting Company and 20th Century Fox, which denied consideration to buy the rights to South Park unless they removed Mr. Hankey from the show. And then they refused to, and then took the show to Comedy Central instead. So
interesting. That's the line.
Yeah, Mr. Hankey is where they draw the line.
That's the line. Now you obviously haven't watched the show.
You've jumped the shark. Yeah.
Oh, amazing! Thanks, Alex. As a fan of South Park, that's good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
If you're not a fan of South Park, that fact was probably totally lost on you.
Oh, people will have heard the song, surely. It's not that old, is it?
Well, probably early noughties, right?
Yeah,
2001?
Over 15 years ago now. Nearly 20 years, I imagine. Yeah.
Probably.
That's shocking.
Probably, yeah.
The other character that sticks with me from South Park, which I don't know why, because I don't even know if they're a recurring character, but they might be, is Towley.
Oh, yeah. Towley.
Are they a recurring character, Martin?
Yeah, but not that often.
Right, okay.
There's an episode that's all about Towley, isn't there?
Yeah, I think that's the episode, and that's really stuck in my mind. Towley.
Yeah.
Just
Towley.
Towley.
Yeah, the Towley. And then Chef, I mean, I don't want to go into this episode isn't about South Park, but wasn't Chef, they killed off Chef, didn't they? Because
they did.
He did become like a Mormon? Become a Mormon and was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore because it's you're making fun of my people.
Oh,
and so they killed him off in like a horrific way.
Oh, didn't they make him a paedophile as well?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I think there are a few bits.
Like, really,
Scientology.
mean
That's it.
It was Scientology, yeah.
Which is just ridiculous. How can you work on South Park for so many years and then become a Scientologist? I don't.
Oh,
for something, it doesn't seem to fit.
I mean, have you seen the latest promotional stuff that Tom Cruise is doing for Top Gun Maverick and Mission Impossible?
How old's that guy? How old's that guy?
He is actually 60? Insane, isn't he? Like, he's an insane man.
But constructively insane. Not like Elon Musk insane, who's just destroying everything. He's like, I'm gonna bring entertainment to the masses. And I have to admit, sometimes like, if Scientology gives you superpowers and Tom Cruise is demonstrating it, then maybe we should all convert. That's not actually an endorsement, by the way.
Yeah.
Just,
no.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. I was about to go down a Scientology rabbit hole, but let's not do that. Actually, I need to say what I've learned this week, don't I?
Yeah, Martin, what did you learn this week?
So mine's short and sweet, and it's probably something that some people already know, but I learned it. So Xmas. Why do we say Xmas? Well, the X is actually the first letter of Jesus Christ's name in Greek. So Christos, which starts with the letter X, hence Xmas.
I didn't know that, Martin.
There we go. Okay, good. Someone's learned something.
Do you know what? That's
including me.
That's actually going to be a fantastic fact for when I go home for Christmas, because my dad always hates it when people write on the little note saying, "Oh, happy Xmas."
I see.
And this time, and he's like, "No, it's Christmas." And this time, I can say, "Well, actually, Dad, that's."
You say actually.
Actually, that's the first
Christos.
letter of Jesus' name in Greek. Crest.
Yes.
Christos.
Crest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like it, Alex. Show him who's boss, and then do the Hanky the Christmas poo fact. You'll love that too.
Yeah. And then he'll say, "What South Park?"
Hopefully. Okay, so you lovely people at home, you always write in your terrific comments, and we've picked out a few of them which we liked in particular. And I mean, I'm looking through the live comments here too, and thank you. I mean, there are a lot of people who love Mr. Hanky, of course, which is which is great. And thank you, Hey Now Paulie, for correcting on the Scientology for Chef. There we go. Yes, South Park did make Tom Cruise come out of the closet. Yeah, that was a good episode.
That was a good episode, yeah.
There we go.
I think awesome. I think I've made the chat a bit of a poo-focused chat at the moment, so yeah, we're probably best to move on.
Actually, we've got a couple of weird Christmas traditions. Nothing too crazy, but a few weird ones. So Jonah Isaac just says, pickles in the stocking.
What?
Which is, that's quite something. So you get given pickles. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Cat Hales goes for a curry. Actually, I went for a curry with some friends on Christmas Eve a few years ago. But on Christmas Day, Cat? That'd be quite wild.
That's unusual, yeah.
Yeah. Presents after lunch from Casey. I mean, as a kid,
too long. Yeah.
I remember it was almost lunch by the time my grandma got down the stairs. But presents after lunch on purpose. That sounds pretty crazy.
I feel like you're in a food coma, so you're not in the right state to be really excited about presents. You just let's get it over with then, because you're already so full from lunch.
Also, the ridiculous self-restraint required for little children to wait until after lunch. No, it's not happening. Especially since, I don't know about you, but our Christmas lunch, because it was a full-on roast, would be later than normal lunch. We'd be looking at 2-3 o'clock by the time it was ready, which is, for the British at least, that's quite late for lunch. Having to wait till after that to open presents. Ugh.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Comments of the week. Gentlemen, do you have anything in particular that you picked out this week that you thought was worthy of bringing to the metaphorical tabla?
Well, Captain James T. Pizza commented in the live comments saying, I thought Xmas was to celebrate flaky skin conditions. Like what you did there. But as it happened, it was a comment from Captain James T. Pizza that I wanted to bring up on our last podcast episode, number 103, about the Christmas UFO mystery in Warminster in the UK. About, was there a UFO in the 1960s bothering a village in the UK or a town? And Captain James T. Pizza says, if I were a clandestine alien astronaut, I would definitely make my UFO look as fake as possible. So if someone took a photo, everyone would think someone hung a fidget spinner or a bit of dental floss.
You know what?
Yeah, that's genius.
Point.
Yeah. You've got a point there. If
aliens were super smart, then they'd be aware of what would look ridiculous to a human. And fair enough.
Yes. No, that's a very good point.
That's great counter-espionage there. Yeah.
No one will ever believe you.
Well, I've got a comment from Camera Shy Coco, and this is also from that same one. And we spoke briefly. Actually, it was in the quiz, wasn't it? The Kenneth Branagh question that came up, which is a bit of a strange one. But anyway, Camera Shy Coco's, she says, my gynecologist looks very much like Kenneth Branagh. I find it terribly distracting. Interestingly, I've been seeing him for about 20 years, so it hasn't put you off too much. And he's aged very much to very much still look like Kenneth Branagh. I don't know if that's super weird or entirely to be expected, but I find it interesting. Well, at least, it takes your mind off what's going on, I guess, doesn't it? Like, oh yeah, he still looks like Kenneth Branagh. I've seen him again. He still looks like Kenneth Branagh.
Still does.
We're still on that same path.
Maybe they're twins. Maybe it's his brother or something.
Maybe it is Kenneth Branagh. It's his part-time job.
He's just researching a role. Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's in depth. It's very much getting into the method acting.
It. Yeah.
1 year, I'll be ready for my role as the gynecologist. Yes.
Hopefully, it's not that film Teeth.
Oh, God, that's a bit. I hope you're all right, Camera Shy Coco. I hope you're well. Oh dear.
Who are we on?
Yes.
Alex.
So I had a comment from Alan Haff on that episode as well, saying, public service announcement from Alex on the viewing of icicles. Thanks. And I think that was in reference to when I foolishly told people the best angle to see an icicle is looking from directly up at it from below. But I was just quoting The Office, so don't actually do that. It's not a good idea. It's probably not safe.
No,
don't do
that. We don't want that to be on our conscience this Christmas time, especially.
In the chat, in the live chat, Jonah Isaac asks Alex, "Do you play a guitar?"
Do I play guitar? Oh, behind me.
You got a guitar.
Like every popular YouTuber, I've got a ukulele behind me, but it's mainly for show. I don't know. Maybe later we can do a little Christmas jingle or something. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What's your go-to Christmas song?
White Christmas on the ukulele. Does that sound good?
I don't think I know any Christmas songs, actually.
Just in general. I mean, you could just kind of strum away and see if it sounds like any Christmas song, and then take it from there.
Yeah. Why not? We'll write one on the fly.
I like it. Awesome. Right.
Anyway,
shall we move on? Get the guitar. Shall we move on to the main topic of the week?
Let's.
Okie dokie. I don't think anyone's ever said that on this podcast before. Okie dokie. So let's take. I like it. Bring it in. Let's take a look at the weirdest Christmas traditions from around the world. And just as a heads up, we've all picked one that we thought was interesting. From we're having a little bit of research into some of the weirdest Christmas traditions, and we picked one each. So let's go from. I was about to say let's go alphabetically, which would be Alex.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Alex, let's go with you first. What weird Christmas tradition are you bringing to the table today?
So, for anyone who clicked on this video at a later date or saw it in the thumbnail of the current live stream, this will answer some questions that you may have. So, in Catalonia, which is a region of Spain and southern France, they have a tradition where they put out a hollowed out smiling Christmas log for a couple of weeks. This is called Tio de Nadal, which roughly translates to the Christmas log, and it's a widespread tradition in this region. According to Catalan mythology, the Christmas log brings small presents on Christmas. In the same way presents are placed under the tree in other areas, like over here and in the United States, they believe that the Christmas log brings small presents on Christmas. And okay, so that's fair enough. That's pretty normal so far.
Well,
it's all right.
Okay.
It's fine. Originally, the Tio de Nadal was just a piece of dead wood, but now the log is often given a face with an attached nose and a couple of legs, along with a little red hat, similar to a baratina, which is kind of it's a typical kind of hat in that region. But on December 8th of each year, the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, families bring out the happy log. Every night until December 24th, children are tasked with feeding the log by offering him nuts, dried fruit and water. They also cover the log in a blanket to ensure he stays warm and comfortable. And and on Christmas Eve, it's time for the log to shine. Children gather around the red-hatted branch and beat him with sticks while singing a traditional Tio de Nadal song. Which goes something a little like this. Let me get the guitar.
Get the guitar. Yeah, nice.
I'll just read the lyrics, and apologies for my foul language here, but I'm quoting. Shit log, shit nougars, hazelnuts and marto cheese. If you don't shit well, I'll hit you with a stick. Shit log. And that's the song. So
that sounds like of course it's a translation, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be said in a really deadpan way in the UK. Shit log.
Shit log.
Shit nougat.
Shit log. Shit log, isn't it?
No, carry on like that. I'll hit you with sticks.
I think that hopefully that will become a buzzer.
Shit log.
And then, but after singing these songs and beating the log with sticks and whatever,
got you.
Then a miracle happens. The kids look under the Tio de Nadal's blanket and discover that the dear log has pooped out a pile of candies and presents. Like, that's not just made up.
Wonderful.
It's canon that log defecates out all these candies and presents.
Beautiful. And it's a miracle, Christmas miracle.
Yeah. And the end of this defecation session is normally signaled by the presence of a stinky herring, which I guess is like,
great.
Why'd you do that?
Well, I guess it's like, that's all he's got for you, kind of thing. Now it's
he's finished with us.
Now it's on to actual shit.
Right. That's kind of similar. That reminds me of piñatas in the Hispanic world.
It's kind of like piñata, really.
Yeah. What is it with that culture and hitting things to release sweets? It's a strangely popular thing to do.
The physical challenge. If you're too weak to do this, you do not deserve what's inside. Yeah,
and
I like it.
When everyone's collected their gifts from the Tio de Nadal, the family burns him for warmth.
Oh no,
that's not nice with the red hat.
Isn't that nice?
Thank you for feeding us with your defecation, and now we're going to burn you.
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, that's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want from
I'm just seeing
from a Christmas tradition.
The happy smiley face and the hat in the
Chuck him on
fire,
the fire.
Melting away.
Thanks for the presents. See you next year. Interestingly, though, when I was looking at this isn't apparently the only Catalonia's only defecation-based festive tradition.
Come on.
Which I thought was a bit odd, a bit coincidental. They love it.
You dirty bastards.
So apparently in a lot of like nativity scenes in this
area. Oh no.
Don't do
Mother
it.
Mary squats down.
No, along with the three wise men and Joseph and Mary and all the animals, you'll find Kagana. I don't know how you pronounce this. It's definitely not that how you pronounce it.
Okay.
But, it's a porcelain man copping a squat in the presence of Mary, Joseph, and the three wise men.
He's ruining the photo.
So he's just a squatting man there having a shit.
That's all. There's no other. There's no kind of ceremony involved. He's just there.
Well, so the idea is this isn't meant to be sacrilegious or anything, and it's not there for no reason. This
not meant to be.
This apparently represents the fertilization of holy ground, which will herald a prosperous harvest in the new year.
No. The manure from the horse and the cows does that. Human feces.
You don't need a man crapping to symbolise that.
I see other people doing that. No.
I tell you what, I do have to.
Who invited him? Where'd he come from?
Oh my gosh!
I understand in the stable. There's like the animals. Fair enough. There's the wise men.
This random fella. This random fella,
and he's just there. Yeah. There's no room at the inn. Yeah. Well, clearly.
Apart from the fact that that's like all of these traditions that I think we're going to discuss this episode, like most Christmas traditions, clearly predate Christianity, and the practices that come with the worship of Jesus Christ. But that one of a man squatting is either definitely pre-Christian, or it's like in some Catholic church in the distant medieval past, some cheeky fella was like painting the nativity on the wall, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to paint a guy crapping in the corner." And the priest comes along, or the local bishop, and says, "What's that up there?" It's like, symbolizes the fertilizing of the ground for the harvest in 8 months' time. Very good. Yes, keep that. I like that.
The wise men are like, all right, so we're three wise men actually. What did you bring? We brought gold frankincense and myrrh. What's your gift? Just points into the corner. Fertilization. That's just shit, mate. That's just shit in the corner.
They brought a roll of toilet roll, an air freshener, and a toilet bowl. Yeah. A bedpan.
Oh dear.
There's actually four wise men. What are their names again? Like Casper.
Don't
Belshazzar, and then the fourth one's like,
and
that's Gordon. Leave him out of it.
Don't include him. Don't include him in the story. Come on, please cut him out of this. I don't care. Just include a donkey or something. Just cover him up. We don't need this.
Oh, the original lyrics to "Little Donkey" were actually "Little shit man." Oh dear.
So yeah,
wonderful.
I mean, my main fact of the week is the tradition of not fact of the week. Sorry, my main interest in this holiday tradition was the Tio de Nadal, but I did find it a little bit odd that there's more than one defecation kind of similarity in Catalonia's kind of celebration of this holiday season. I do have another bonus one, which I thought
Go for it.
This has nothing to do with feces or defecation.
Oh, I'm
we don't want to hear
disappointed
it
now.
Don't want to hear it.
It does involve underwear, though. and it's from the same region. Okay, it's pretty close. Yeah, right, okay, I'll have it. I'll accept it.
And gentle link.
Every Christmas, they wash out the skid marks from their underwear. Is that what this is?
Well, so this is New Year's Eve. A Spanish New Year's Eve tradition is wearing of red underwear called bragas rojas. The source of this practice is believed to be the medieval taboo of wearing red, and red underwear is apparently now known to bring good luck. And in the small town of La Font de la Figuera, they've taken to the tradition one step further, and every New Year's Eve they do a run where the runners only wear red underwear and just run all through the town. So there you go. I just thought that was a bit fun. Interesting.
That's lovely.
That is fun.
Just
it's also
red
bizarre. Yeah. It's funny because in China, red is good luck as well, isn't it? So that's funny.
Yes. No, you're right. No, it is. Yeah, that's interesting. It's like a red theme going on there. Interesting.
But that was my interesting tradition that I found. Yeah. So
Cap and James says, "Oh, that might be a reference to Cap and Jazz." Let me know, James. James. Cap and James says, "What about brown underwear?" So,
what?
It's useful.
Yeah. I mean, it would fit in with the theme, of course, of pooping. There we go. Right.
What's your tradition, Martin? What have you?
Well, my tradition is we all know about Father Christmas, don't we? He brings toys to the children who've been nice, and he doesn't bring toys or brings coal to the children who haven't been nice / who have been naughty.
Well,
and we also know about
this
Krampus.
Would be incredibly useful. I think.
Oh man, expensive! I'll just give us more coal. Come on. And we know of course about the legend of Krampus as well, the Australian kind of arch rival, Australian rival, Krampus, mate. Arch rival to Santa. But one that I hadn't heard of before was the legend of La Befana. Which is probably butchered, or La Befana. Probably La Befana.
La Befana.
La Befana, who is an Italian witch.
Ooh.
Who, of course, as you mentioned, a lot of these traditions predate Christianity, and of course predate. Actually, this one doesn't predate Christianity, but it predates the whole thing of Santa Claus, right? Giving presents,
sure,
etc.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So La Befana has apparently been flying around the world on her broomstick for since the 8th century. That's when it started to become a tradition. And the story goes that La Befana was there at the start of this all. So she met up with the wise men who were heading, of course, to Bethlehem to see the baby Jesus, and they stopped off at her gaff, and she basically hosted them for a night in her little cottage, and they said, "Thank you very much for your time. We're off to see the baby Jesus," and they asked basically, "Do you want to come along?" And according to the legend, she was like, no, I'm quite busy actually cleaning my home and chilling out. I think I'll be all right. And so they were like, okay, no worries, cheers. And so they headed out, carried along their way. And then she had second thoughts. She went, actually, this is probably going to be quite a big deal. They've been going on about this baby Jesus for ages. These 3 wise men are actually traveling quite far, following a star to find the baby Jesus. Like, I don't want to miss out on this because I'm going to have serious FOMO. And so she tried to follow after them.
It's going to be party of the year, yeah.
Exactly.
Absolute rage.
So she headed out and was like, wait for me, but she couldn't find them. And they basically, they're quick walkers, long strides, and had buggered off. And so she was like, well, they're following the star. I'll follow the same star. I'm bound to get there in the end. And so she travelled along her way, but never actually caught up with the wise men, nor did she ever reach the baby Jesus. So today, on Epiphany Eve, she searches every house for this child. So she has her gifts that she was going to bring to the baby Jesus, but she has them which were candies and chocolates, of course.
Oh, so the one the actual good one. It's like
no shit.
Myrrh,
Yeah, gold, frankincense, myrrh. It's a scale, isn't it? Gold's definitely the best. Myrrh, no one really knows what myrrh is. Maybe some embalming oil or something. Frankincense, fine, fine. And then there's her with the sweets and treats, and then there's the shitty guy in the corner. So it's a scale.
Yeah, these wise men have quite a few followers on, don't they?
Exactly.
What's the baby going to do with gold?
This is a bit heavy.
That was a present for the parents. That was definitely a present for the parents.
And so she basically goes around searching every house around the world, leaving candies and chocolates for the good children, and of course coal, which actually would be great right now, for the bad children in her wake. And she also leaves panettone because, of course, she's Italian. So there we go. If you see a witch, La Befana on Christmas Eve, she might be bringing you treats. But I've got to be honest, like the whole thing of Santa Claus is a little bit weird, isn't it? It's like an old fat man comes into your room. A witch, you're taking it to a new level here.
I like it.
Witch coming into your room.
I like it, yeah.
Does she have her broom with her? I missed that bit. Does she?
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, flies around on her tattered broom. Yeah.
That is so interesting. That's the parallels there with Father Christmas is so clear. But also, she's nice. I like her. It's kind of tragic, though. You know, the whole "I'm looking for the child I couldn't find 2,000 years ago. Whatever happened to him? Did he end up having a nice life?" Well,
yeah, exactly.
Have a seat. We need to talk.
Yeah.
I like
so
it.
that's La Befana.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think I prefer the jolly fat man to the creepy old witch.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
So
Agreed.
she got invited to like I don't know. I guess it's kind of similar to when you get invited to like a 1-year-old party, and you're like, I feel obligated to go, but I kind of don't want to. You know, there's going to be nothing for me here.
Right? Are we allowed to drink? Are we not allowed to drink?
She was like, "Oh, I probably should go. Actually, yeah, I should go. I'd feel bad if I didn't."
What else am I going to do? I've been for my flying session today. The house is pretty clean. Yeah.
And the last minute shock of, oh no, the shops are closed. What do I bring? Oh, I've got a bowl of sweets here. I'll grab those.
No, I have to do. Yeah,
I'll do.
Yeah.
To be honest,
some coal. Bring some coal.
Exactly. There we go.
She had a broomstick and she couldn't even catch up with them.
Oh yeah,
they must have been absolutely.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. There are a few little plot holes in this one, aren't there? But hey, there we go. But it's interesting how they've managed to combine the story of Santa, kind of that tradition, and the Christian nativity story. Like a lot of the other ones don't necessarily make that bridge, do they, between the two?
Yeah, the ones Alex just described have no connection whatsoever with the nativity story. Whereas she's directly involved in it.
She's in it.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah, she's there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Exactly. Rubinho, what have you got for us this week?
Well, mine's it's more of a Christmas time tradition, I guess, similar to Alex's, because it's not directly related to the Christmas story, because it's a traditional dish that people in Greenland, the Inuit, the natives, eat around this time of year. So obviously they weren't Christian until Christians came along. So this is something that they would eat in the deep midwinter. But now that it's associated with Christmas time, they eat it at Christmas as a tradition, and it's called kiviak. And it's I just want to say, I don't want to mock other people's culture and traditions. I don't want to do that. But this sounds disgusting. So this is this is a dish that is up to 500 entire bones, feathers, and all birds called auks are stuffed inside the skin of a seal.
Oh no! Ugh.
Sewn up, and then the whole thing is covered in seal fat to seal it, and then buried under rocks. And this is done in the summertime and left for several months until the winter. and then they dig it up to eat at Christmas. But over the course of those months, the birds inside the seal, and it's a sealed seal, so it's pretty much airtight, have fermented and gone all gooey inside.
Oh no!
And what they do is they uncover it and they eat it raw.
Oh my God!
Sometimes they eat the seal skin with it, but often apparently the method of eating it is to take out the birds from the seal skin, remove their heads because they're all soft and squishy, so you can do that, and then the insides have liquefied.
Oh,
and they just suck it out raw.
It doesn't. I imagine the fermentation process then has kind of helped to get rid of the bacteria.
I was going to say, why do we have use-by dates if they can just do this?
Like a small, like is it? Like you can't just eat raw birds. Like you can't do that.
Well, apparently, people have died eating this dish as recently as 2013.
Shit.
Some people died. A couple of... I'll tell the story. So an old man in Greenland, in the town of Siorapaluk, I can't say it very well, northern Greenland, made this kiviak dish, but he didn't use the right kind of bird, apparently. He didn't use the auks. He used... where is it?
Just some pigeons. Just some London pigeons.
not some pigeons. He used a different kind of bird. I can't remember. And then he made the kiviak, and then at Christmas time he dug it up. He ate it raw, got botulism, and died.
That doesn't sound good. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what botulism is. What's that?
It's this. It's
nothing good.
No, it's a rare disease caused by the bacterium Clostridium botulinum. You get symptoms are weakness, blurred vision, feeling tired, and trouble speaking. And then you basically vomiting, swelling of the abdomen, and diarrhea also occur. And then you go unconscious, have a fever, and die.
I'm not going to try this. Nice. This isn't a tradition I'm going to bring up. Yeah, I did open the presents in the afternoon. That's fine. I'm not doing this.
Well, it gets worse, this story, because the old man died, and he left loads of these, up to 500 birds inside the seal. And so at his funeral, his family used the leftover birds that he hadn't eaten as a dish to serve to all guests.
This is what killed him.
So a few more people... his daughter, included, died.
What? No, this is stupid, idiots. Honestly, you can't be more stupid.
Apparently, this incident did trigger a review of health and safety laws regarding food in Greenland.
There's nothing that can be done for these people. There's nothing that can be done. There's health and safety. I mean, what else do you have to say?
Apparently,
he's killed someone.
An investigation.
The same thing.
An investigation revealed that apparently he used plastic bags to put the birds inside the seal, and the plastic bags introduced a dangerous element to the dish.
So he put the plastic... So basically stuffed a plastic bag inside the seal blubber.
And
it's just all wrong. It's all wrong.
And but they say that. But the famous explorer, Knud Rasmussen, who was the first European to cross the Northwest Passage on dog sled, and he died in 1933 at the age of 54 in Denmark, apparently also died, the rumor is, from eating kiviak.
Wow.
Food poisoning from this dish.
So this isn't something that anyone should be eating, really?
Well, I mean, statistically, there don't seem to be too many deaths.
How many people are eating this?
It's a good question.
It's not like a turkey, is it?
50% of people in the last 10 years. How many?
It sounds that's definitely a traditional poor, impoverished society's dish, and some traditions you wonder maybe we should
hold on from this one. Yeah, agreed. Oh goodness. Poor thing, and RIP to him and his family. But seriously, it was stupid, idiots.
I get okay, we want to honor him, so maybe they have a different one that they can guarantee is safe or something. Like people have tried it and it's fine.
Yeah.
But the exact same one that killed him. What are you trying to prove with that?
I think it's not like it can't be easy to make though. Because a whole seal is quite big, so the skin of an entire seal can fit up to 500 birds in it, smallish birds. So to find those 500 birds must take a lot of effort.
Yeah,
500.
So I guess they were just being a bit, frugal.
Yeah, I just poisoned 500 birds. I'm going to put these 500 poisoned birds into a seal and leave it for 6 months.
Granddad, these birds look a bit like rats. No, it's just the feathers. Fine. The feathers are turned into fur. It's fine. Don't worry about them. So how did you kill the rats, Dad? I mean the birds. What's that empty box of rat poison on your shelf? No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So it's fermented. It's fermented in the seal.
Fermented in the seal.
Apparently, it tastes like pungently stinky cheese.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
Oh, that's made me feel quite queasy, actually.
Sorry about that. I hope
that's disgusting.
If assuming that scientists had run a test on it beforehand, and they said it was perfectly safe, how much would someone have to pay you to eat one of these birds?
Perfectly safe, but just rancid and horrible.
Yeah, you have to do the whole thing. No. You have to tear a head off and suck out its innards.
One bird, one bird,
one bird, but like one whole insides of a bird. One portion.
I'd probably do it for 100k if it was completely safe. Just horrible.
Yeah.
100 sterling.
Probably similar kind of area. I mean, would you not do it for 50,000 though? 50,000 miles?
Give me the cash up front.
Cash up front, sure. Yeah, in a briefcase.
50,000 before, so you can put it in your bank account. Leave it to your family. And then 50,000 afterwards.
I mean, even that's borderline though, because this not nice, is it? Scar you for life.
It'll be over.
No, I'm not going to.
10 seconds though. Well, maybe a few.
That's it. That's true.
It's on these occasions where I play the vegetarian card and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm vegetarian." Just rule myself out.
I like it. Otherwise I would. I would.
Yeah, I totally would, but I'm sorry, I'm just vegetarian. I just physically can't eat meat. It's just doesn't work. My mouth just can't do it.
It's also kind of like as a Christmas or like a seasonal dish, at least with like a turkey, it's only one like bird that dies on Christmas dinner. Do you know, over here, 500 birds and a seal to make a meal.
You know what, Alex? I think about this every time I go to like a chicken wings place, and it's like 50 chicken wings. I'm like, that's 25 chickens.
Yeah,
that's 25. Yeah. I'm eating 25 chickens in one go.
Yeah, that's true.
Or a sharing thing. Jeez,
I'm surprised they haven't got to the point of genetically modifying chickens to be like, there's a chicken with 10 wings, and then you can just use them all.
That's the neat thing.
One KFC bucket.
Yeah.
I'm sure they absolutely have.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's the worry. Okay, enough of
I have a quick question.
Kiviek.
About birds that you eat at Christmas.
Okay.
Either of you done the Christmas goose, which is the traditional English?
I've never cooked it myself, but I've had it at Christmas at my in-laws.
Is it good?
Is it good?
I mean, it was nice. It was very nice, but it was quite heavy compared to like turkey or duck or whatever else. It's quite meaty. I wasn't necessarily expecting that, so I like piled my plate up, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, yeah." Yeah, I didn't necessarily. Yeah, I felt like very, very full afterwards, but it was nice. Yeah, it was nice enough. I prefer turkey. I prefer duck for other bits.
Oh, fair enough. What does it like? What would you compare it to? Is it kind of? I imagined it would be quite similar to duck.
Yes, yeah, it is. But it's not as good as duck. It's not as good as duck. Duck's much nicer, in my opinion.
I don't like
it. It's like a
just because they're my favorite.
It's like
animals. Or one of my favorite.
Are they?
Animals. I love ducks.
But,
they're so
but it's but last year we spoke about the duck rape extensively, and they're still your favorite animal, despite
that's a shame.
The tendencies for sexual assaults.
Well, two podcasts in a row that's come up.
Put them out to rank 2 on my list. Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
Okay,
they've gone down a peg.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you? So you put ducks at number 2?
Yes.
Alex. This whole thing's just shit, isn't it?
Yeah, whole thing. Beautiful. Well, hopefully what's not shit is the quiz that we're about to do, the Christmas quiz, Christmas themed. Woo. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. Awesome. So yeah, standard quiz questions, 10 questions and a bonus question. Do play along at home. if you'd like to. As always, it's a gentleman's agreement in the scoring. The first 3 people who answer correctly will get a point. And best of luck to you two. The scores currently are, in our quiz, are 2 points to Alex, 2 points to me, and 3 points to Robin. So Alex, to prevent Robin from starting to run away with this, you need a good quiz today.
I just want to double check. Robin won the quiz last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to
which is why I'm on 3. Yeah.
2 to me, 2 to you, 3 to Robin.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I thought so, but I added that just before we started, and I couldn't remember if that was accurate. But yes, no,
nice,
correct. Thank you for checking, and thank you for remembering, Martin. It's I think it's the first time I've been in a lead since season 1.
Yeah.
Really? No, that can't be right.
Don't get excited, Robin. It's meaningless. You won't win anything. The dreams won't come true.
Yeah, I just all I'm imagining is a glorious wooden spoon. That's the best I can hope for when Martin's in charge. Before we begin, can I just quickly mention that we did a poll of the live viewers asking who had the best fact this week, and usually it's quite close. People are kind of think we each brought something to the table, but this week, oh gosh, no, it was a runaway hit. Alex had the best fact this week with 62% of the votes.
Whoa! So, oh my gosh, that's the will of the people right there.
It is.
That's overwhelming.
People love South Park. I think maybe that's the lesson. Or people love poo. Poo is funny.
Poo at Christmas, yeah.
Poo and Christmas are 2 good topics. So, yeah, I think you're on to a winner there, for sure. Okay, so in order to answer questions,
do I get some points in the quiz for that?
No, surely.
I don't think so.
Okay,
not this week. There are no early Christmas presents yet. Okay, so buzzers. Right. What have we got this week? Are we going traditional? Are we going a little bit Christmassy? What's the plan? Robin, what have you got?
I think. I've tried to go something Christmassy. Hopefully this will work.
It is a classic. Is it a Christmas movie? That's the question.
Of course. I mean, did you not hear that? He said ho ho ho.
He did say ho ho ho.
Obviously,
it's definitely a Christmas film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, Alex, what have you gone for?
Well, I've also gone Christmas themed. This is how I imagine Father Christmas to be in real life.
Silent.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Oh, no.
I like this buzzer. This is a good buzzer.
This is great radio.
Question 1. Let's go on.
This is amazing radio.
It's awesome. So there's going to be a little the French.
Nice. Just do it. You can just do it every time.
I can see him being Father Christmas. He could be a good Father Christmas, like a drunk Father Christmas.
Doom in the chat just responded to the silence and said, "'Cause Father Christmas doesn't exist." Wow, meta.
Oh,
that was a good one.
Brutal.
I'm not sure why that's not showing up. Let me reload.
Let's make sure
again.
Let's make sure you've got something in place before we start.
If not, I will just have to do an Orson Welles impression, or I'll do
fair enough.
Or I'll do Robin's buzzer that he always does of me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in real life as a Christmas treat. Oh no!
There we go.
There he goes. There he is.
Nice.
Orson Welles does look like Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Celebrated for its excellence.
How has Orson Welles never played Father Christmas in anything?
Do you reckon he's rejected it?
Opportunity. Yeah, maybe.
Doesn't want to get typecast.
Yeah, maybe. True. Okay, right. Question number 1. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready at home? Very good. Okay. Question number 1. What was the first Christmas song played in space? Yes.
Who was it?
I think I heard Robin just.
Oh,
really?
What?
Okay. So annoyingly, I know this is. I'm sure we've discussed this on a podcast before, so I should know the answer, but I can't quite remember. I'm going to say it was Jingle Bells.
Oh, he is correct.
Oh,
Wow. Jingle Bells, December 15th, 1965, by astronauts Tom Stafford and Wally Schirra while they were in space on Gemini 7.
Nice.
I didn't know that, so I wouldn't have done it anyway.
You didn't know that, Alex, and to be fair, no one in the comments got it either. So, Robin, hats off to you.
Oh, thank you.
Good answer.
Santa hats off to me, please.
Yes, indeed. Okay, moving on to question number 2. According to the Austrian legend, St. Nicholas has an evil counterpart called Krampus.
Call me. No, sorry, I didn't.
He was going to say Krampus. He was going to say Krampus, but Martin said it.
But what is Krampus?
French champagne.
Okay.
Has always been.
Yes. Yes, Alex.
Well, he's one of them little silly fellas. He's Krampus. He's he's one of them guys. Is he? What are those things in Narnia? You know, is he a faun?
Those are the things in Narnia, but faun is not the answer that I have down. Yes.
I'm not 100% sure what the answer is.
Okay.
Because Krampus is Krampus, but Krampus is like a goat?
Yes.
Is that a goat?
Okay.
That's my answer.
Yes. I mean, there are 2 answers that I'll accept. Is there any addition that you can give to goat? Yes. So the two that I found online were a goat/demon or a goat/human. So you can have the point there. I thought demon was definitely probably more accurate than human.
Dang, I thought
yes,
human seems odd.
Mythological creature.
So a goat devil or a goat demon or a half goat, half demon. All good.
Again, salute to you, Alex. I think faun was a very good.
It's close.
Very good guess. Yeah.
Is there another? I was thinking of something else. What's the
centaur?
Greek?
Maybe, but they're part horse, aren't they?
Is
Centaurs.
it a satyr something? Satyr?
Oh yeah, satyr. They're the Pan, who's got goat legs and horns. Yes, very similar actually. And they're the they're the really horny ones. Oh, no pun intended.
Hey.
Satyrs are like the succubuses and incubuses and things like that, I think.
Right.
Nice.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Well, having a quick look at the comments, there are 2 that stand out to me. There's Doom, who says a goat man, and I did say goat a man as an answer, so goat man will do. And Jonah Isaac says half goat and devil. So that's spot on too. So points for you 2. Nice one.
job.
As we move on to question number 3, 2-0 Robin.
Sorry, Alex.
Question
Don't
3.
start with that, Robin. Don't start
I'm not
with that.
trying to do anything funny. I mean it. I feel bad.
How tall was the tallest Christmas tree ever recorded? You can meters or feet. I've got both. Yeah. Closest wins. Don't both go. Don't one of you go for meters and the other feet. That would just be annoying.
The largest Christmas tree ever recorded.
People in the comments are saying feet, so let's go feet.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Largest Christmas tree ever recorded. But then
Such an open-ended question.
This is a real tree.
A real tree. Yeah.
Well, all right. So it's not a plastic tree. It's actually a real tree.
A real tree.
Yeah. Okay.
Are they?
In fact, it was a Douglas fir was the specific type.
120 feet.
Okay.
Ooh. I mean, I'm struggling because I don't know how tall those trees get. And I feel like my brain was just like, no one has a tree that big because, it's like in your house. But actually, Times Square in New York? I bet they'd have a huge tree.
They do have a big one.
So,
I think I've
120 feet.
Conservative. I don't know.
120 feet sounds quite large. I don't know. I'm going to go higher and say 150 feet.
150 feet. Well, the answer it was the Northgate Shopping Center in Seattle, in Washington, in the USA, in December 1950. There was a tree that was 221 feet tall.
No way.
Oh,
67.36 meters.
220 feet.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Big old tree. That's absolutely vast, isn't it?
Inside a shopping centre. That's amazing.
I know, crazy. So who in the comments was close? Hey Now Paulie said 200 feet, which is pretty damn close, so you can have a point.
Yep.
256 feet from Peter Casol, which
what
is
is
pretty, I think that's
feet in
close enough.
meters? Because
67.36 is the exact in 15 meters.
Okay, that sounds a lot shorter, doesn't it?
And I think those two are probably the ones that are within the realm of being close to being correct. So you two can have points.
Hey Now Paulie also said, do they throw life-size action figures at it?
I love it.
No, when the tree's that big, they just throw their children at it. Otherwise you can't see.
From the top balconies of the shopping centre. I'm sure they'll stick, it's fine. Okay. Okay, I've got everyone's favourite type of question. I've got a true or false for you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
I can get some points back.
Oh, okay.
No. True or false? Eggnog traditionally doesn't contain egg. True or false?
That was Alex. You got that, yeah.
Yes, Alex.
True.
Eggnog traditionally doesn't contain egg. You've said true. The answer is false.
Oh, for
Of course it
goodness
contains
sake.
egg.
Yeah, but I thought it was a trick. You always go true, Martin. That's the rule with the true or false.
I did say that. I did say
For the
this,
record, I was actually going to say false. But
there we go. Everyone in the comments has said true.
Robin should have had the. Robin gets the point for that one, doesn't he? I didn't get the opportunity.
Yeah, no,
I would have said false, but I didn't get the opportunity to say false.
No, because if someone says true, you say false. You get the point, Robin. That's the way it works. We all know that.
That's a bit generous. No, I think that's a bit too much.
Just take the point.
Okay, you could
just take the point.
Let's just say there's opportunities later on for things to be balanced up.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
There's going to be. I'm counting.
At which minute in the film Fast and Furious 6 does The Rock say "Happy Christmas"? Alex buzzes in.
He doesn't say.
Minute 137 and 8. But
come on, you're embarrassing.
Name
yourself.
all the Fast and Furious movies. 1 point for each. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. Oh, actually, Doom said false. The only person. Doom said false, and then everyone else said true. So well done.
Yeah,
well done, Doom. Well done. Very good. Very good. Wow. 4-0 to Robin. Very good.
I'm waiting on a Christmas miracle.
Thank you. It could happen.
If you don't get this next one, Alex, you might need it. Okay, question number 5.
Okay.
According to a study by Wren Kitchens, and that doesn't really matter. Sorry. It doesn't really matter, but I'm providing context.
Why is that?
I thought what I wanted to say was this actually is a study rather than just someone's pulled out their arse on the internet, right?
Yeah.
According to a study by Wren Kitchens, what is the average calorie intake of an adult on Christmas Day? Closest wins again.
Was that me?
I didn't buzz, so yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry, I wasn't sure. So bearing in mind, last year we had a similar question about how much beer, how many pints of alcohol did somebody drink? And
didn't you answer 16 or something?
I went way too high. So I'm going to try to roll it
average.
back a bit.
16 pints is the average.
It was a bit high. So given the recommended daily allowance in the UK is about 2,500 for an active male.
Right.
So I'm gonna say it's about a bit higher than Is this closest wins?
It's closest wins.
Okay. I'm gonna say 2,800 calories.
Okay.
Oh, that's so annoying. Because is it the average person's daily
Average person.
Because a woman's daily.
Oh, just don't go into the semantics. Just come on.
Way less. I'm going to go slightly higher. I'm going to go 3,000.
3,000. Okay. Well, Wren Kitchens. I need to look at what Wren Kitchens actually is. I saw affordable kitchens.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah,
they do kitchens. The UK's #1 kitchen retailer. I mean, this could be an advert for Wren Kitchens.
The place I live now, Wren Kitchens did the kitchen that I
really.
I'll tell you what. If I don't get the point on this one, I'm going to absolutely rinse Wren Kitchens. Never going to buy a kitchen from them ever again.
It's going to dox him. Yeah,
Alex, don't worry. You've got the point.
Yes.
but it's a lot higher than you were thinking. 5,373.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So that is a lot of calories. And actually, people in the comments, Spiffing said 1,500. I don't know what kind of Christmas diet he's on. But Hidden History with Ray said 5,000, which is pretty damn close.
That's very close.
Well done,
As did Jonah Isaac, said 5,000 as well. So you two are pretty close. I'm going to give one to Sam Wong as well. Hello, Sam, who has 4,250, which is
nice. Yeah, better than our suggestions.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the mistake we may have both made there, Alex, is that people, probably including us, exceed the recommended daily allowance probably every day anyway, right? So we possibly were assuming that people are normally under it. When actually they're probably over it normally. And on Christmas Day, of course, you're going to have a big dinner.
It's the drink that will do it as well.
And then you're going to add alcohol, which is calorific. And you're probably going to have breakfast. And then all the sweets, the quality streets and the rose during the day.
Even not alcohol, but that's because that's when you bring out like the Coca-Cola and the Fanta on Christmas Day. The full fat stuff as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin,
yeah.
I've just done a bit of maths, and the average pint has 208 calories. And with your 16 pints on Christmas Day,
3,200, isn't it?
That's 3,328 calories just from your beer alone. So
actually, there you go. A modest meal plus that, and you've hit
just have a modest meal plus 16 pints. A Merry Christmas to all.
Okay. Well done, Alex. You're close on. You needed that, and it was,
Okay,
good. Well, good deduction. Right. Question number 6.
Okay.
In what year was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first invented, if you want to call it that? Or first appeared, actually. I mean, he might have been thought up a little while before.
Is this also closest wins?
I guess so. Why not? It's Christmas, isn't it? It's Christmas.
Thank you.
Well, you're not going to need it because Robin's going to get it spot on.
I actually don't know, so I genuinely don't know. But I'm going to guess, if it's the closest wins, I'm going to annoy Alex by saying 1950.
Okay.
French champagne.
I'm going to say a little bit later. I'm not going to be a dick. I'll go 1952.
The answer is 1951.
Well, you went the wrong way, I'm afraid, Alex. It was 1939 when the Montgomery Ward department store asked one of its copywriters, Robert L. May, to create a Christmas story the store could give away to shoppers as a promotional gimmick. 1939.
Right. Wow. Okay. I assume it originated with the song, which I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know when the song came out, actually, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, that's 1939. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So the closest, I know that Hidden History's deleted an earlier comment and put 1939, so I don't quite trust that. So I'm going to go with Peter Cazorla with 1945, Doom with 1945, and Hey Now Paulie with 1946. Those three get the point.
I feel like that's the golden age. The golden age of music, to be honest, pop music. I mean, with the old swing and whatever. But Christmas songs.
It's all been downhill since then. The music's
it has.
Since the
Alan Partridge. No good song has been made since the late 1980s.
That's not. I obviously don't think that. But
I mean, the band the Beatles could have been.
Christmas songs, though, absolutely.
Yeah,
30s and the 40s and the 50s, and then after that,
Fair enough.
That's my Christmas opinion.
I definitely don't know. I don't agree with that. I think
Name one good Christmas song, Martin, since 1960.
Oh, there's plenty of good Christmas songs. Well,
Yeah,
are you a fan of the classic?
Oh, I do.
Slade.
I mean, I don't mind.
Tull?
I don't mind Slade. I actually, genuinely, I'm a big fan of Shakin' Stevens.
Oh yeah.
Snow is falling. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah.
That's good.
Which one is it? Which one is it that uses
Last Christmas?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that took me a while to warm to that one. As a child, a teenager, didn't like it, and then heard it as an adult. I was like, this is amazing. So clearly one for the thinkers. That one. So, I know. What's your favorite Christmas song? Sorry, I've interrupted the quiz now, but I want to know. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Good question.
It's got to be a bit of Chris Rea driving home for Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To
Although
the
it does,
driver next to
That's
me, he's just the same.
It's just the same. Best lyric in a song ever.
it does definitely get me though that he says freeway and he's very, very English.
He is.
Yeah,
I thought he was
weird.
American. Yeah.
Yeah.
But until recently, I discovered he's not. Cool story. So
What
what's-
are your thoughts?
I like
on-
Solstice Bells. Ring out Solstice Bells.
Yeah,
Jethro
Jethro
Tull.
Ring out those
yeah.
bells.
It's
Yeah.
probably my favourite Christmas song, I think.
Really, that one?
I just, it's the only Christmas song that's in an odd time signature. It's not like it's not in 4/4. And as a drummer, you're like, it's a little bit of excitement here for a Christmas song.
That's so interesting because this is what I like about Martin. The fact that you're a drummer means that you have this, you bring this other perspective to music, which I find very valuable.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
What are your thoughts on Fairy Tale of New York? That's quite polarizing.
Well,
Isn't it?
Most overplayed song in the world.
Yeah, I was going to say I've heard it a few times.
Bloody hell. Oh.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I have heard it a number of times now.
It's probably the most most played one over here on the radio, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. I mean, in
And
the
in
US,
America,
probably
too,
Mariah
surely.
Carey's like right up there, isn't she?
I do quite like that though. Best version of All I Want for Christmas is the Star Trek Next Generation remix.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. All I Want for Christmas is Q. All the Star Trek
yeah,
Next Generation
yeah,
fans
yeah.
will know that one. Also, Make It So, Make It So, Make It So. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Anyway, sorry. Everyone.
beautiful.
That'll make no sense to anyone who had no idea what I'm talking about.
The Little Boy Who Santa Claus Forgot is like the most depressing song I've ever heard
What's
in my
that?
life.
Oh my
Don't think
God.
You heard that one?
No.
You never heard that one?
No.
All right, just after this, just type in The Little Boy That Santa Claus Forgot. I only heard it about 5 years ago.
Right.
It came up on like one of these Christmas compilation
Right,
playlists.
okay. Yeah.
And it's just the most depressing thing. It's like Santa forgetting about the kid and like his daddy being gone and like, oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh.
What?
Yeah, have a listen. It'll make you want to kill yourself.
saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
Now, Robin, you're going to get our podcast copyright striked with that. That was
Oh,
That was
so
horrible.
accurate.
That's rendition.
I sounded so much like Michael Jackson in that one. It was Michael Jackson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did the Jackson
I
5
think-
do
I
that?
feel so,
Yeah. Yeah.
They did a version of it, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't think they
Yeah.
originated it. I just,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, right.
shall we
Where are
carry
we
on
up
with
to?
the
We're
quiz?
we're up to question number. That was number 6. Was Rudolph.
Question 7 now.
And now we're on to question 7. Yeah. Okay, question 7.
I kind of knew this, don't I?
You probably do.
Sorry, Alex.
Which song is the only song to reach Christmas number 1 twice by the same artist? So I can give you an example of a song that's been made Christmas number 1, but it's by different artists. So it's not, if a song's been made Christmas number 1 by 2 artists, that doesn't count. It's by the same artist being Christmas number 1 in 2 different years, basically.
Okay.
Yes. Robin.
I would assume it's Bing Crosby White Christmas.
You would assume wrong.
By the same artist, did you say?
Surely the power of Bing Crosby. Same artist. Same song.
French champagne.
I would have thought that as well, yeah. Oh, God. Is it Feast the
Yeah.
I believe that's been Christmas number 1 twice, but I think it's by different artists on each occasion. There was a Live Aid and then the Live 8 one or whatever. Live Aid,
Okay,
new Live
so-
Aid.
I mean, I would agree that they are different artists, but I thought they were called the same thing. So, Alex, when you said that, Jenny was
same
like, "Yeah,
song.
that's the one."
Same song,
kind of trick
different
question.
artists. Yeah.
Okay, who else would re-release a Christmas song that would get?
Oh, you might need a clue. You might need a clue on this one. I
Um,
can give you. There's 2 clues that I think would be helpful. The first one is it's not a Christmas-related song, but it was a song that did incredibly well when it was released.
well,
Okay, so that's the first clue. The second clue is it was re-released following one of the band members' deaths, which made it spike in popularity.
Oh, come on. Okay, Alex, which bands, which well-known successful bands have had a member die?
Well, I can think of one,
Yeah, go for it.
but I don't know what song because I'm not really a fan. But it's pretty big band.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, well, if you guys are really not sure, then we can go for band. It could be which band had a Christmas number one twice. We could adjust the question slightly.
Well, I'm struggling at the moment to think of anyone. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say the band I was thinking of. Is it the Beatles?
It's not the Beatles.
Oh, okay.
The best of the Beatles.
Who else has had a... Who have... Well, to be honest, apart from Christmas songs, I just don't know what songs have been number one
Yeah.
at Christmas.
We're looking for the
no,
band.
actually,
So think,
no. I was
think
thinking
of big band members, or a member famously dying.
Again, scratching my head here. I know there are many famous musicians who die. I just can't think. Brain's having a real.
Maybe we need a genre.
Okay.
Yeah, that might help. Yeah.
Rock, very much straight up rock.
Well, that's
Dramatic, quite dramatic rock.
Okay.
Rock.
Dramatic. Yeah.
Heavy metal's dramatic.
No, it's not heavy metal. It's not heavy metal.
Okay.
But it's what you class. Yeah, there's a lot of drama involved both in the performance of this band's music because of certain members. In fact, because of the member who died.
Oh.
I got French
Alex, I think Alex was there first. Yeah.
Well, Robin looked like he was coming something clock, so I just thought I have to have a guess. I'll go Nirvana.
Not Nirvana. No. Robin, what did you have in mind?
Might you be referring to the one and only Freddie Mercury?
I might be.
In which case, it was Queen, and I don't know which song. Which song was a Christmas number one for them? Well,
twice.
I mean, I guess there's only one song that would be good enough to be number one twice. In fact, I feel like this was re-released when I was a kid. Would it be Bohemian Rhapsody?
It would be Bohemian Rhapsody. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well done. So 1975 was the first time.
Wow.
And then it hit it again in 1991/92 after Freddie Mercury's death.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well done.
Should have got that one sooner, both of us, I think.
I was really struggling to think of any bands with anyone who died, and I was like, I just can't think of Yeah.
So in the comments, I think you can see the penny dropping for Doom. He goes, oh, and then goes Bo Rap. So I imagine that's Bohemian Rhapsody. Mm-hmm. So well done, Doom. Jonah Isaac was straight on it afterwards with Bohemian Rhapsody. Peter Cazole said Queen, which we did say name the band afterwards, so you can have a point. And we'll also give on to Hidden History as well, Bohemian Rhapsody, because it's pretty close onto that too. So well done to you guys. I give away 4 there, but we're feeling generous. It's Christmas time.
Dang.
6-1, Alex. 6-1. Okay.
Oh,
not looking great.
Robin, for the sake of Christmas, stop giving me that patronising. Oh,
I don't mean to be patronising. I mean, that's just not.
So, Alex, I'll let you into a little secret.
Okay.
If you get all of the next answers right, you can tie.
Oh my gosh.
That would certainly be a Christmas miracle.
I was about to think to myself, I'll let Alex buzz in first for the next few questions. And I was like, no, I won't.
Okay, question number 8. Which Christmas song plays at the end of Die Hard?
Robin has to answer it.
Now
sorry, I pressed the buzzer because I have the buzzer. Sorry, you almost certainly knew this. That's definitely Let It Snow, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Let It Snow. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, done. Wow, runaway train here. I might reduce how many questions we've got left now.
You've ruined Christmas, Robin. I hope you're happy.
I have ruined Christmas.
Why are they all Christmas songs, Martin?
But you knew that, right?
I could, I was thinking it was that, but I don't know. I'm not totally confident on it.
I am benefiting from a bonus point that you both very kindly gave me for not answering a question wrongly with the true or false.
That's the
real
penalty
quiz
for going first in the true or false.
It is. You get the chance to go first, but you have to accept the consequences. Right. Well done, Robin. You have won this quiz officially, but let's continue to see how bad it can get.
Yeah. This is a disgrace. It's not a disgrace. No,
Okay.
I'm happy if Robin can get a solid lead in the leaderboard. I'm happy. I don't care
Alex.
at all.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can spare you the pain. Maybe if I do well enough for the rest of the season, I can spare you the pain of knowing that you deserve a trophy, but Martin has it.
So you're closer at the very least to Martin. You can go and just steal it from him, steal it back.
That's true. That's true.
It's pretty quite far, actually.
Probably takes as long for me to get to you as it does from you
On the
Alex, from
train.
Scotland.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I mean, if you were to drive to steal it from me, it only take an hour if you were to drive fairly fast.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
That's something.
Good thing I can't drive.
Okay. Okay. Question number 9 it is.
Okay.
In which country is Santa known as Père Noël?
Champagne has always been
Yeah,
celebrated
you had
for its
to-
excellence.
Yes, Alex.
France.
Yes,
Yay.
France it is. Woohoo! Yeah, choo-choo.
Alex had to buzz in because he had the French champagne.
And it starts
Indeed.
right now. The comeback starts right now.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful. 7-2. Right, moving swiftly on.
You didn't have to say that.
In the movie Elf,
Oh.
what are the three rules of the Code of the Elves?
Champagne has always been
And it's
Yeah.
1 point for each.
I actually don't know this, so Alex, go
3
ahead.
points for the Code of the Elves. Oh my
Yeah.
god. For God's sake, I haven't watched it this year. I've watched this film so many times. I don't know, remember. Wasn't it something like
If you paraphrase, I might be.
no, always be
Oh, jeez.
It's off to a bad start.
Always be.
Always be closing.
my actual guess then was going to be always be making toys, but because they're making toys at the start.
They are
Oh,
making toys.
right? Yeah.
I don't know. Is
Yeah.
it? What about
Okay.
the food groups? There was that.
That's something slightly different.
All right. That's the
Candy
only bit I
canes,
know, I
candy
think.
corns, and
Is it
syrups.
always
Isn't it?
bringing Christmas joy, Christmas
Oh.
cheer.
Okay, I'm going to give you a point for that. So the third one is the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Yes, that was it.
You can have a point for that. You can have a point for that. And then there are 2 others, which I don't think you're going to get.
If they're related,
Probably
to
not
that-
gonna get.
Yeah, good point.
Well, you can have a think about it if you like.
Yeah, give him maybe a clue to
Okay.
jog his memory, perhaps.
Don't try and help
okay,
me, Robin.
okay,
That makes
okay,
it that
okay,
makes
okay.
it worse.
Oh, okay.
So in the famous song by Wizard, they sing about Christmas, right? Do you know the name of that song?
Isn't it?
Oh, okay, right.
Is this the one? Oh no, I'm thinking of the one by Shakin' Stevens. What's that one?
No, so the one by Wizard is "I wish it
When
could
the
be Christmas."
snowman brings
Oh,
the
Yeah, I
snow.
wish it could be
Yeah.
Christmas every day. So it's related to that.
Wish it could be Christmas every day.
Every day.
Okay.
Is it? It's always Christmas at the North Pole or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, they do say that.
Yeah, they do say that.
I think they do say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
not
is
one.
said. But that's not one of them. I'll just read them out. You've lost anyway. I'll just read them out. So, so number 1 is treat every day like Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 2 is there's room for everyone on the nice list.
Oh,
And number 3 is
Oh, wow.
the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
so I got 1 point for that.
You got 1.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll take
Well
it.
done.
I'll
Well
take
done.
it.
There we go. Right. And that what question was that? Was that number 10?
I think that might be number 10.
I
We're
think it might
done.
be.
We're done. We got a bonus question. If you'd like to.
Yeah, I'd love it.
It's the closest wins as they always are. Looking at the comments, it seems like Doom says I've seen Elf a million times and I can't remember. Humiliating.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people haven't seen it, which I think is quite frankly
So,
astounding.
I have a theory. I think the popularity of Elf lies in the fact that it's completely forgettable. And people are like, oh, I liked that, but I can't remember it. So they watch it every year. And they're like, oh, I love Elf.
I don't know. I don't.
I'm being mean.
Yeah,
You're being mean. Elf.
I think
good.
it's fine.
It's
yeah,
all
it's a
right.
decent Christmas film.
There is no room for any modern Christmas classics after 2000.
Where do the Christmas classics end? What's the last great Christmas classic? Because has it all just been downhill?
Muppets
since
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
What year was Muppets Christmas Carol?
92, 91.
Oh, it hasn't. No, there's been some great ones since then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
No, that was before then. I think that was 1990.
Was it? Oh, yeah, no, you're right then. What year was Die Hard? Was before 1988?
That was 1988. Yeah. Die Hard 2 was 1990.
Home Alone 2.
Home
Lost
Alone,
in New
actually.
York?
Actually, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York was after that. That's true.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the same as the first one, so it kind of counts
Doesn't
as
count.
1991.
It was
What
essentially
about like
the same film.
I do a soft spot for Jingle All the Way, and that's definitely later.
Yeah, it's not.
Soft
It's
Spot
not
is
a
not the
good
same
film,
as...
though.
Yeah.
Well,
that's different.
but then
Put the cookie down!
there are very few. There are very few good Christmas films, aren't there? There are ones that you like because you like them, right?
Again, only from Muppets Christmas Carol onwards. All these modern Christmas classics, they're all secretly crap.
Love Actually is not so
Yeah.
secretly
No, that's
crap.
terrible.
That's
bad.
absolutely terrible. But all the actual classics, you know, like
Santa
White
Claus.
White Christmas.
The Santa Claus film. That's pretty good, right?
I did enjoy that as a child, but it's not good. It's just, you know, it's not bad.
Yeah. The modern Grinch is pretty good. Like the newer one, that's quite
That's true.
good.
You did say this in our
Yeah,
Patreon exclusive, a little more interesting.
and Klaus is pretty good.
No, I haven't seen that one actually. But yeah, people said it was great. Yeah.
That's worth a watch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any others. But yeah, no, yeah, there are a lot of ones that aren't very good for sure. People need to help us out in the comments here. Miracle on 34th Street, that's a classic. Yeah,
But that's a remake of a 1940s.
Yeah.
So 1930s.
Hey Now Paul, you said Bad Santa is a classic. I haven't actually seen Bad Santa all the way through.
But again, it's a modern classic. It's not that good, and it's
Well, but you can say-
deliberately. It's an anti-Christmas movie, so it's kind of like, you know.
But if it was made in 1930, would you say it was good?
No, not necessarily. If we're made exactly the same, I'd be like, whoa, how are they making this in 1930?
Incredibly
Wow.
ahead of its time.
How progressive.
1930s Christmas classic that hasn't aged well is Holiday Inn, which,
Oh, I haven't seen that.
well, the thing is, it's not bad, except for the whole blackface routine
I see.
in the middle, which has aged rather poorly, and it's
Right.
casual sexism of the era.
Oh, but other than
apart from
that, it's not bad.
Other than that, apart from the racism and the sexism,
Yeah. Didn't you say the Krampus one was quite good?
Krampus is quite good. Yeah,
pretty
I
new,
wouldn't
isn't
call it a modern. I think again because it's like a deliberately anti-Christmas film. It's like it's not a Christmas classic, and
It's
Yeah.
yeah. They don't have to abide by the same rules, do they? It's a bit easier.
no, it's different. Yeah, although I'd like to see Violent Night. That
Oh yeah, that does look
that
kind of
looks
fun.
like it
doesn't
could
it?
be fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah, Bushlight's backing me up on the old National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But yes, it was before.
Oh, what about like Nightmare Before Christmas? Does that?
Oh,
count?
that's Night Before Christmas is good.
Again, I think that predates Muppets Christmas Carol, doesn't it?
No,
No, does it?
no. We have to all googling frantically. 93.
Oh, it postdates.
Close though.
Okay. Well, there you go. I stand corrected. There is at least one.
You should watch Klaus. I think you might like that.
Yeah.
Although you
Give it a
can
go.
kind of say the same thing about Nightmare Before Christmas, maybe. It's not quite like an anti.
Bit of an anti-Christmas. Yeah, it's kind
It's
of.
kind of
Yeah,
Halloween
yeah.
Christmas, isn't it?
It's not
Yeah.
traditional Christmas, is it?
It's the one reason I still. So my bit of personal history. My wife does not like creepy films, and Nightmare Before Christmas has always looked creepy, so she doesn't want to watch it, and she uses this excuse to get out of it. At Halloween, I'm like, "Can we watch this?" And he's like, "It's a Christmas film." And then we get to Christmas, I'm like, "Can we watch this?" He's like, "It's a Halloween film." I'm like, you can't do that to me.
No.
When's
that's not fair.
the right time to watch this thing?
Yes. Yeah, no, there'll never be a time. No. Can't watch in the summer. No.
Yeah, exactly.
What about Chronicles
Okay.
of Narnia? It's got Father Christmas in it.
Not
Christmas
good,
film.
though.
Was it the Christmas Chronicles, isn't it? That's
Yeah, it's
new
all right,
one.
Alex. That's not. Yeah, it's Christmas Chronicles. What's that?
Christmas Chronicles. That's a new one, right? Is it called Christmas Chronicles?
Oh, with
think I
is that
saw
the one
it a
with
couple
Kurt
of years
Russell as Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that
It
one.
wasn't particularly enthralling.
It's one of the gaps in my Kurt Russell knowledge. I need to catch up with that one.
Yeah. No.
Other ones, I haven't caught up with all those Hallmark and Hallmark style Netflix movies where it's like a prince for Christmas, a prince for Christmas too, another prince for Christmas, a third prince for Christmas, a castle for Christmas, all that crap.
Yeah, no, don't haven't bought into that.
Are you planning on catching up with all of those, Robin?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because romance is dead, everyone. Romance is dead and doesn't belong at Christmas. Christmas is not a time for love. It's a time for eating 5,300 calories worth of food.
And sucking the innards of 500 rotten birds.
That's a dead bird.
Oh, goodness. Right. Bonus question time.
Okay.
How many Christmas cards are sent in the US each year?
Oh,
Closest wins.
Simultaneous.
Yes. I mean, either of you can go. I didn't really hear which. Who was first?
I'm going to go with 1.1 billion cards.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was going to sarcastically say increasingly few.
Well, yes. I mean, that's the thing. When I saw this answer, I was like, it could be less now, depending on when this was. This was a time of writing.
So when in the place that we used to work, this fact definitely came up as a thing that we would trot out in our Christmas specials, but I can't remember for the life of me. I think Alex is probably quite close, but that's quite a lot. I mean, there's 350 million people ish in America, so they'd have to send. Actually, they wouldn't have to send that many each, would they, to get to 1 billion?
But I mean, how many people would send the cards?
Yeah, but the ones that do send probably send 50.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
which makes up for the others. I don't know. I'll go lower. 900 million.
Alex, you're closer, and actually, apparently, it's 3 billion.
Oh my!
So there are some older people who are, still have friends who are alive, are sending, as you say, 50, maybe even 100 cards each, perhaps, to make up that number. But
that is crazy.
That was more than I thought there would be. But hey,
3 billion.
I imagine it's dropping. Yeah, 3 billion.
Wow.
$3 billion. Yeah.
Blind.
3 billion. There we go. And looking at the comments, no one was even slightly close. Hey Now Polly says 3 million. So, I mean,
well, he's not technically. He's not wrong.
Well, technically, he's very wrong.
Well, they say they do send 3 million. Just quite a lot more than
3 million, and then a bit more.
Number of times. 40 million, 125 million was the closest from Peter Gazelle.
Yeah.
So I don't think points. Actually, it's Christmas. Peter Gazelle, you're the closest. You get a point.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Martin.
Well, Robin.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry. No.
Congratulations to Robin. Congratulations on a fine quiz win.
Well done.
Alex, yes.
I was going to say, what has 4 wheels and flies? I need to know the answer.
Oh yeah,
Good question. Well, actually, 2 people in the comments got it. Rocket Summer and Cat Hales both got it. And depending on which side of the pond you're from, it's either a garbage truck or a rubbish truck. As 4 wheels and flies. A bit of a funny little pun.
I see that, yeah.
That's flies. Yeah.
See, the only thing I could come to mind was I thought it was flies, as in the buzzing kind, but my brain can only go to a wheelbarrow full of crap. And I was like, wheelbarrow's got
2 usually.
1 wheel.
A one. Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, 1 or 2. So I was just like, I can't think of what's got 4 wheels, but yes, a garbage truck would do it. It's garbage day.
Nice.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, in the comments, Peter Cazol says here, suggestion for Christmas movies, quite depressing, The Passion of the Christ. Interesting mention. I would say that's an Easter movie. Surely that's an Easter movie. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Very true.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
hey, kids, let's get together. Eat our chocolate eggs whilst we watch The Passion of the Christ.
It's also an incredibly long film, right? I remember it feeling really
it's
long.
Quite long. Well, feeling long, that's a reflection of the quality, I guess. I thought it wasn't too bad, actually. It certainly wasn't as gruesome as I feared it would be when I first saw it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people being like, settle in. Yeah,
that actually wasn't too bad. It's like, clearly, mate, you haven't seen enough Evil Dead movies.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Alex, firstly, thank you very much for that snow animation that's on screen at the moment if you're watching this.
Oh, you're welcome.
If you're listening, there's a very, very nice snow animation that I did notice during, but I didn't want to, didn't want to interrupt to take people's attention away from what's going on.
Thank you.
So that's very good. So firstly, well done on that.
I didn't. It took me 5 seconds. I didn't make it. It's downloaded. So thank you to the
That's all right. I wouldn't expect you.
The stock footage creator who made the snow animation.
But Alex has made this a beautiful, beautiful podcast. And I think there's only one thing that could make it more beautiful. Don't you agree, Martin? And that would be a ukulele
rendition.
Serenade. Yeah.
A rendition, yeah.
I'm not going to. It's not in tune.
Snow is falling.
That's definitely not going to happen.
Shame. Well, thank you everyone in the comments. Have a wonderful Christmas, a healthy, happy Christmas and New Year. It's been quite the year. I think it's been a pretty better year than 2021 in some ways. I mean, in terms of the global situation, maybe I'd actually no.
Hard to say. Yeah,
Ukraine
probably not.
Yeah.
It's
probably not. In fact, things have probably got worse. Yeah. Anyway, happy Christmas to everyone. I've got a dog coming up here. Hello, mate. Happy Christmas.
Got a dog?
Yeah. I'll just show you.
A brand new dog.
You little chap.
Oh.
Hello, mate.
A new member of the Martin family.
A new member of the family. Hey, buddy. Happy Christmas to everyone. Happy Christmas to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting us in 2022. It's been greatly appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed this week, and we'll see. I don't know what we do next week. I imagine we're overdoing. What are we doing? Are we taking a break?
We are. I don't think we'll have a podcast next week.
I mean, we'll take a break. We'll let everyone off for a week.
On Monday would be Boxing Day, so we'll probably miss that, I expect.
Indeed.
We'll be busy celebrating, as hopefully everyone listening to us will be celebrating the holidays with their families. But we might have something else.
We might
to enjoy over the Christmas season. Whoa! The dog's excited.
Yeah, no, he's real. For you listeners,
that's actually beneficial for the listeners. Yeah,
we will be back. I think in the new year, won't we?
Yes,
I hope so. Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure. Either early January. Don't worry, we won't be gone for too long.
Robin, you got an announcement to make.
The second. So we optimistically say the 2nd of January is the next Monday that this will fall on. So maybe very hungover will probably appear on your screens on the 2nd of January.
Or in your ears if you're listening to us.
Indeed. No, thank you very much. Happy Christmas, guys. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.